the 7 luckiest signs of the Zodiac in 2026. Yearly Horoscope. 2026 is approaching like a wave that will wash away weakness and open the way for those whom fate has long prepared for takeoff. This is a year when luck will not just smile, it will become a weapon, a gift, and a blessing all at once. Some will catch the wind of change and soar higher than ever before. Others will remain on the shore, watching as someone else's dreams come true instead of their own. 7 signs of the Zodiac will receive an unprecedented opportunity from the universe, a breakthrough, wealth, love, and success that they never even dreamed of. Their paths will turn into shining trajectories of luck, where every step is an opportunity, every encounter is a sign, every decision is destiny. 2026 will be a year of choice. Either you move with the flow of energy, or you get lost in the shadow of other people's triumphs. So listen to this prediction to the end. Perhaps your name is among the luckiest. Subscribe now so you don't miss the main prophetic horoscope of the year, the one that can change your destiny. Aries. 2026 will open up a whole new phase for Aries, changing not only their financial reality, but also their understanding of their own capabilities. From the first weeks of January, the energy you have accumulated in previous years will begin to manifest itself in the form of concrete opportunities rather than vague ideas. People will appear who believe in you more than you believe in yourself, and it is through them that doors will open to areas you never even thought of. The year of the Fire Horse is a year of breakthrough for you, when everything that previously seemed slow will finally pick up speed. Luck will not come by chance, but through your decisive steps, through your ability to act rather than wait. Each of your decisions will have the power of a magnet, attracting benefits, money, connections, and even people who will want to be around you because they feel your pace. In February, you will feel an inner change, as if your emotional engine is firing up again. After a period of doubt that has lasted since the end of 2025, you will begin to move forward with confidence. This is a month when you should not be afraid to take risks. Even small projects that seemed insignificant can unexpectedly explode with success. If you work in sales, business, marketing, or media, this period could be the start of a new phase of influence. Luck will favor speed and persistence, and you will have plenty of both. It is important not to look back at the past. All your old failures have lost their weight and no longer affect your results. Spring 2026 will be a time of big deals, contracts, and decisions that will make others admire your confidence. In March, you will receive information or an offer that cannot be ignored. It could be a job in another country, a partnership, or an investment that seems risky, but will actually open the way under big profits. April and May will give you the feeling that fate itself is preparing a path upward for you. Every time it seems that your strength is running out, someone or something will come along to confirm that you are on the right track. During these months, Aries will be especially strong in persuading people, in their ability to inspire and lead. If you are a manager or work with teams, your word will carry particular weight. People will see you as a leader, even if you never sought that role. Summer will bring the most obvious financial results. In June, money may come from several sources at once. Some will receive a long-awaited payment, some will win a prize or a large bonus, and some will have the opportunity to start their own business without fear of failure. In July, luck will manifest itself through coincidences, chance encounters, unplanned trips, phrases said in passing. They can set off a chain reaction of events that will take you to a whole new level of income or status. August could be one of the most profitable months in recent years, especially for those who are not afraid to show their talent and step outside their comfort zone. Publicity, media coverage, speeches, presentations, all of this will be supported by an invisible wave of attention that will multiply your power. Autumn 2026 will be a period of stabilization and strategic growth. If spring and summer were a time of action, then September and October will require you to wisely manage what you have already achieved. The main rule is not to scatter your resources. Learn to focus on key goals and don't let your emotions pull you in different directions. At this time, you will be able to conclude agreements or make investments that will become the foundation of your future prosperity. When it comes to luck, in 2026, it will not be capricious, but systematic. It works when you clearly understand what you want and are not afraid to take the first step. That is why many Aries will become an example for others during this period. People will see how you turn difficulties into victories and draw inspiration from you. October may be the month when fate tests your endurance. Your successes will be so obvious that there will be those who begin to envy you or doubt your honesty. Don't waste your energy on explanations. Your mission is not to prove, but to do. November will bring an unexpected opportunity related to someone else's defeat. Someone will give up their position, and you will be able to take a place that will open up new horizons. December will end the year with a triumph. What started as a trial will become a stable source of income. What seemed like a coincidence will turn out to be part of a grand plan in which you are the central figure. Aries who start a business or a new line of activity in 2026 will have an advantage. The year favors entrepreneurial initiative, independence, and the ability to take responsibility. If you are self-employed, you will see your name gain weight, and clients will start coming to you without advertising, through recommendations. If you're employed, you can expect a promotion or even an offer from another company that will give you more freedom and profit. This is a year when fate rewards those who do not sit still. Luck in 2026 is not about gifts for you, but about open doors that appear just when you gather the courage to knock. In love, this year will also not leave you without exciting events. Spring may bring a meeting that will change the rhythm of your life. This person will be unlike your previous partners. They will inspire you to act, not just dream. For Aries in relationships, 2026 is a year of strengthening bonds, when you and your partner will learn to listen to each other rather than argue. Shared goals will become the basis for harmony, and even if it is sometimes difficult, the feeling of support will compensate for everything. If you have children, this year will help them show their talents, and you will be there, proud that you once chose the right path. In terms of health, 2026 requires stability. Keep an eye on your routine, because excess energy can be exhausting if you don't learn to pace yourself. Success requires endurance, and your body must be ready for the strain. The physical shape you achieve in the spring will determine the whole year. Take up sports, because it will become a source of not only strength, but also luck. Movement activates the flows that bring you opportunities. Aries who are planning to move or change their place of residence will have a favorable moment in the second half of the year. It could be a new country or city that will give you new energy for growth. The year pushes you to change your environment because it is there, where you feel new air, that new ideas will come. If you ever wondered whether it was worth starting from scratch, 2026 gives you the answer. Yes, it is. Because every beginning during this period brings profit, development, and happiness. Your main strength is confidence, which will be restored after several difficult years. 2026 will show that everything you went through was necessary in order to act without fear now. You will become an example of a person who did not give up when times were tough and now has everything they deserve. Success for you this year is not a gift, but the result of an inner rebirth. And the most interesting thing is that it will have no limits. The more you do, the more you get. Your luck is a wave that you create yourself, and 2026 gives you the chance to ride it fully, without fear, with the feeling that now is finally your time. Taurus 2026 will be a year of trials and great rewards for Taurus. This is not just a phase of change, it is a chapter of life that Vanga once described as a period of earthly stability that grows into heavenly reward. Your name will sound different in 2026. More confident, more solid, stronger. Everything you have been building for years will begin to bear fruit, and even those areas where silence reigned will finally come to life. From the very first days of January, you will feel an inner impulse, as if fate is quietly nudging you. Move, don't stand still. Money that has been slow to arrive will start coming in from the most unexpected sources. And every step you take this year will matter. Even the smallest thing can change everything. January will mark the beginning of a new financial cycle. And Vanga said in her prophecies, for Earth signs, 2026 will be a year of reward for patience. For Taurus, these words will literally come to life. This month, you may get a once-in-a-lifetime chance, an offer, a deal, or an acquaintance that will open the door to a completely different reality. The important thing is not to doubt yourself, because doubt will be the only enemy of your luck. February will show how strong your intuition is. You will begin to sense people and events in advance, and situations will unfold as if someone is guiding you with an invisible hand. Vanga predicted that in 2026, Taurus will feel the merging of the energy of the earth and time, which means that your decisions will become prophetic. Even if everything looks risky, trust your inner voice. It will not be wrong. At this time, you can make an investment, buy something important, or change jobs, and it will have an avalanche effect. February will be a month of financial change, when money will start to come in more steadily, and your luck will become noticeable even to those around you. People will wonder why you are lucky at every turn, not realizing that this is not a coincidence, but a result of your perseverance. March will be profound and decisive. This is a period when the universe seems to pause to give Taurus a chance to choose a new direction. You may feel pressure at this time, but behind it lies a great cleansing. Vanga said, before the earth bears fruit, it goes through a storm. And this storm in your life will bring clarity. Conflicts or sudden changes are possible at work, but they will be the key to something greater. In March, it is important not to fight, but to accept events because they shape the path to success. In the financial sphere, you may receive additional income or an unexpected payment. If you have debts, there will be an opportunity to pay them off. If you're looking for stability, it will come, but not through promises, but through your decisions. Changes are also possible in love. And even a breakup can turn out to be a blessing, because it will open your heart to something true. April will be a month of strength for Taurus. Luck will act as a shield. Nothing will be able to throw you off balance. The projects you start during this period will bring results as early as summer. This is a time when every step has a magical effect. Vanga called it the golden middle of the year, when all earthly signs will feel a flow of abundance. For you, it will be a moment when the material will connect with the spiritual. If you have ever dreamed of starting your own business, start in April. If you are planning to buy property, the deal will be successful. If you work in a team, your ideas will be heard. You will become a magnet for stability, and even those who underestimated you will recognize your strength. May brings a sense of revelation. This month, everything around you will start working in your favor. Doors that were locked will open, and people who once left will return. Luck will come through synchronicity, chance encounters, short phrases, news that seems to have been created especially for you. In her notes, Vanga mentioned that in May 2026, Taurus will be able to take control of their destiny, and this prophetic statement will prove to be accurate. In May, you will learn to use success, not just wait for it. The money that appears should be invested wisely. This is not a time for consumption, it is a time for building. If you are planning a family, a new home, or the birth of a child, this month is especially favorable. Summer will begin under the sign of complete financial awakening. In June, you will be able to achieve a result that will symbolize the entire year. It could be a lucrative contract, a large profit, or an offer that will take you to the next level. In one of her prophecies, Vanga said, "For those who carry the patience of the earth within them, 2026 will return everything 100-fold." These words are about you. In June, you will gain confidence that you hold your destiny in your own hands. In July, there may be short pauses or trials, but they will only strengthen your will. If someone tries to question you at this time, just follow your path. The universe has already chosen you among those who will emerge victorious. August will bring unexpected money or winnings. If you feel inspired, take a risk, because your intuition will be infallible. This month has the potential to make you famous or open a new stage in your career. September is the calmest month of the year, but it is during this month that you will realize the scale of what you have accomplished. Vanga said, "Those who gain a lot must learn not to lose." And this lesson will come in the fall. You will learn to manage money without letting it manage you. At this time, a partner may appear who will share a new life space with you. If you are looking for stability, it will come, calm, confident, without doubt. October will change you internally. This is the month when you will begin to feel that your place in Chien, the world, has changed. People will start to seek your advice, trust you, and recognize your authority. In her prophecies, Vanga mentioned that at this time, new conductors of earthly energy are born, and you are one of them. If you are planning to start something of your own or move to a new position, October will be the right moment. November will be a month of great rewards. What you started at the beginning of the year will bring results that exceed expectations. Money, connections, influence, all this will be yours if you are not afraid of your own success. People around you will be amazed at how quickly everything grows in your hands, and some will even start saying that you are blessed by fate. Perhaps they are not wrong. In November, even risky decisions will have a positive effect. If you are planning to purchase property, start a business, or change your status, go ahead. This month will support any bold decision. December will cement your achievements. Vanga said, "At the end of the year, the earth will open its arms to those who believed in their strength." And that's you again. December 2026 is the moment when you will see the whole picture of your year. Perhaps not everything was easy, but every challenge led to what you feel now: stability, respect, confidence, and prosperity. Even those who once doubted you will admit that your path was the right one. The money that appears at this time will form the basis of your 2027. This is not the end of the cycle, but the beginning of a long-awaited stage of maturity. 2026 will make you an example of how patience turns into strength. What you endured in silence will bring you glory. What seemed lost will return with a vengeance. And even when there is noise and chaos around you, your life will remain firmly grounded. Because you are a Taurus, the one whom Vanga called the bearer of calm in the storm. And this year it is calm and confidence that will lead you to the greatest luck in your life. Gemini 2026 will be a year of unexpected twists of fate for Gemini, when everything that previously seemed like a game of chance will finally form a clear picture. Vanga once said, "Those who have two faces will see which one is real in the year of the fire horse." And these words most accurately describe your future. Luck will not come from outside. It will be born within you, from the moment you stop hesitating between different paths. Already in January, fate will demand clarity. You may be faced with a choice, a new job, a new project, or a person who suddenly appears and forces you to rethink your priorities. This month will be the first bell announcing the beginning of your personal rebirth. If you previously hesitated about whether you were capable of more, now life itself will prove that you are capable of anything. Luck will strike unexpectedly. A chance encounter could be fateful. A conversation could open the door to a new business. A short letter could lead to a change in the course of your life. Vanga predicted that for air signs, 2026 will be the year of language that transforms the world, and you will prove the truth of this prophecy. February will bring a moment of inspiration and risk. Everything you start during this period will have a powerful effect. The main thing is not to hesitate. This month will open up new sources of income, even in areas you never thought of. If your activities are related to information, advertising, communication, creativity, or digital technologies, success will come quickly. Vanga said that in 2026, words will become coins and minds will become compasses, and this applies directly to you. Be careful with everything you sign or promise, because even a single phrase this year can change your destiny. In February, you may receive an unexpected financial reward, inheritance, bonus, or win. And although at first glance it will seem like a coincidence, this is only the beginning of a big game of luck in which you are the main favorite. March will be intense and stressful. This is the month when the world will test your readiness to accept change. It may seem like life is challenging you, but there is a hidden benefit behind every difficult situation. If you have unfinished business, now is the time to take care of it. If you want to make a change in your career, do it now. In March, Vanga mentioned a wind that brings renewal to those who are not afraid to take risks. And this wind is your ally. Write down any new ideas that come to you, because among them is the one that will lead you to wealth. At this time, your intuition will grow to the level of clairvoyance. You will begin to sense when to act and when to wait. And this inner precision will become your main advantage. April will bring a feeling of freedom that you haven't felt in a long time. Everything that was holding you back will let go. People who once belittled your efforts will see your results. In April, a new financial flow will begin to form. If you are in business, it will expand. If you work in the creative field, you will gain popularity. If you are looking for stability, a reliable source of income will appear. Vanga said, Gemini in the year of the horse will feel like they are flying without fear of falling, and these words will come to life. Your life will become like a continuous forward movement, with events adjusting to you. The main thing is not to stop. May is a month of explosive energy for you. You will feel that time is on your side. Any deals you make will bring success. If you are planning to buy property or launch a project, go for it. If you want a promotion, speak up. You will be able to convince anyone that you are right, because at this time your voice will be filled with magnetism. Vanga said that in May 2026, the words of Gemini will sound like commands to the universe. And this is not a metaphor. Everything you say will begin to materialize. June will be a key month for a financial breakthrough. What you have been building for several months will begin to bear tangible fruit. Money will come from everywhere, even from sources you do not control. If you are involved in media, online business, sales, or teaching, you will make the most profit right now. Vanga said that in the summer of 2026, a new type of luck will be born, one that rewards flexibility. And Gemini fits this description perfectly. At this time, you will learn to use change as an advantage and instability as a driving force. July will require wisdom. This is a period when new people will appear, but not all of them will have good intentions. Some will want to take advantage of your success. Don't fall for flattery. Trust only the facts. In July, Vanga predicted a trial of fame, and you will have to pass it with dignity. If you remain true to yourself, you will gain a new level of respect. Strong feelings are possible in relationships, which can radically change your life. If you are single, it is in July that you will meet someone who will make your heart beat faster. August is a time when fate will begin to give you more than you ask for. This is a period when everything works in your favor. If you are looking for a new path, it will open up. If you strive for popularity, it will come naturally. Vanga said, August will be a mirror for Gemini, in which they will see who they can become. This is the month when the universe reflects your actions. If you are sincere and hardworking, you will be rewarded. If you are cunning or indifferent, fate will show you the limit. But you have already changed, so you will get the best. September will be a month of stability. What was chaos will finally take shape. Your finances will stabilize, your career will gain traction, and your self-confidence will grow stronger. At this time, you will begin to plan for the future, thinking strategically. Vanga once said, "Those who enter autumn with light in their hearts will leave in spring with gold in their hands." And that's exactly you. September gives you a chance to consolidate your results and lay the foundation for years to come. October will be calm on the outside, but turbulent on the inside. You will feel the need to reevaluate everything: who your friends are, who your partners are, what is really important. This month, Vanga mentioned a noisy wind that blows away falsehood, and this will be about you. Unnecessary people and unnecessary connections will fall away, and only the real ones will remain. At this time, you will understand who is standing by you not for profit, but because they believe in you. This will give you a feeling of strength that no one can take away. November will open the door to a future you never even dreamed of. New ideas, acquaintances, trips, everything will work to expand your opportunities. If you are planning to move or invest abroad, this is the best time. Money will come easily, and you will not feel the expenses. Vanga said, Gemini will feel their words turning into events and their dreams into projects. And it is in November that this formula will work flawlessly. December will end the year with a grand finale. You will see that everything you have been through has made sense. Every loss, every doubt, Everything has led to this moment when fate will become your ally. Vanga said that at the end of 2026, the double signs will find the one truth, and you will finally understand what it is: harmony between the mind and the heart. In December, you will have everything you need for complete happiness, stability, confidence, respect, and the feeling that you are living your true life. 2026 will make you an example of a person who has turned instability into an advantage. You will prove that Gemini can be not only quick, but also accurate, not only inquisitive, but also wise. Your luck is not a gift, but a reward for your flexibility, endurance, and self-confidence. And when someone asks why you are so lucky, you can answer with Vanga's words: "Because I have learned to listen not to the world, but to my inner wind." Cancer for Cancer, 2026 will be the year when fate finally stops testing them and starts rewarding them. Vanga once said, "Those who know how to love quietly will see how the universe speaks to them loudly." These words seem to have been written about you. What you have experienced over the past 2 years, silent struggle, disappointment, loss, will become a source of strength in 2026. From the first days of January, you will feel a new energy beginning to move around you, as if the air has become denser, filled with anticipation. Luck will begin to appear gradually. A phone call, a meeting at the right moment, an offer that someone once rejected but is now giving to you. In January, the first wave of financial renewal will begin. If you once took a risk and did not get the result you wanted, this month will bring compensation. Money may come through old projects, debt repayment, or new contracts. Everything will look like a coincidence, but there will be a pattern behind it. Vanga predicted that in 2026, water will find its way through stone, and this is a metaphor for you, a sign of water that turns patience into victory. February will intensify the feeling of movement. It will be a month when you begin to feel in control of circumstances. What used to scare you now inspires you. Luck will work through your decisions. If you feel you need to start something new, start it. If you want to talk about your ideas, speak up. At this time, even your words will carry weight. People will start listening to you. Vanga once said, "When Cancer speaks sincerely, even fate will listen." And this will be true in February 2026. In love, something may happen that seems random, but later you will realize that it is part of a grand plan. March will bring a breath of change. You will feel as if you are on the verge of a new life. You may feel the desire to change jobs, move, or start learning something new. And all this is not chaos, but a step towards harmony. Vanga said that those born under the sign of water will see their reflection in the flow of the future in 2026. This means that your actions will begin to shape the outcome much faster. In March, you may meet someone who will play a key role in your life. They may be a partner, mentor, or investor. This meeting will set in motion events that will take you to a new level, financial or spiritual. April will be a month of uplift. You will see the first big results. At this time, fate will act openly. Everything you touch will have an effect. At work, a breakthrough. In business, profit. In your family, there will be peace and warmth. The money that comes in will not bring chaos. It will give you a sense of stability. Vanga mentioned that during this period, water will become a source of strength, not pain. And that's when you'll feel that you're no longer going with the flow, but creating it yourself. May will test your determination. A choice will appear, and the second half of the year will depend on it. You can choose the safe path or take a risk. But fate rewards only the brave. If you trust your heart, you will get more than you planned. At this time, old opportunities may open up. A business that once failed, an idea that did not work out. Vanga said, "The past will return to Cancer not as a memory, but as an opportunity." And May will confirm these words. June will be one of the brightest months of the year. Everything will work out in your favor. At this time, your name may appear in a new environment. People will start talking about you, remembering you, inviting you. If you work in a field related to communications, media, education, or art, your achievements will finally be recognized. Money will come not only from work, but also through random coincidences. In June, even a short trip can bring benefits or an acquaintance that will change your destiny. Vanga said, "When Cancer smiles at fate, fate smiles back." And that's you. July will be a month of emotional change. What has been hurting for a long time will begin to heal. If there have been losses or disappointments, it is during this period that you will feel relief. Luck will be close by, but in the form of support, a meeting with a loved one, a random letter, the feeling that someone is guiding you. Vanga once said, "When Cancer stops crying, the universe begins to work for them." July will give you the strength to accept life as it is, and at the same time find happiness in it. August will open a new level in finances. This is the month when your efforts will bring concrete results. Everything you have done from the heart will begin to bear fruit. If you have dreamed of your own business, you may find a partner or investor. If you have sought stability, it will finally come. At this time, a large purchase or move is possible. Money will come easily, but don't relax. This is only the beginning of a long rise. Vanga predicted that Cancer will see its wealth not in glitz, but in roots. And this phrase means that everything that appears in August will have a deep and lasting effect. September will be a month of realization. You will see how you have changed over the year. You will understand that you can do more than you thought. If you previously doubted your abilities, now you will find inner peace and confidence. At this time, it is especially important not to grab everything at once, but to choose what is most important. Vanga said, "Cancer, which learns to conserve energy, will preserve happiness." In September, you will learn this: control, stability, harmony. October will be quiet on the outside, but deep on the inside. It is a time to prepare for the grand finale of the year. Fate is working in the shadows, preparing surprises. It may seem like nothing is happening, but this is the calm before the storm. If during this period you feel the desire to change your location, to break out of your old circle, do it. Vanga once said, "Cancer will find its way if it is not afraid to leave the shore." And October is the moment when you need to let go of everything unnecessary. November will be a month of reward. That is when the concrete results of your long efforts will begin to appear. New money, the opportunity to buy something big, a promotion, a lucrative deal, or even a win, fate will be generous. You will understand that luck is not a miracle, but justice. Vanga predicted that Cancer will receive as much as it has given with its heart. And in November, this formula will become law. December will end the year calmly but majestically. This is not just the finale, it is the culmination of a decade. You will feel pride and gratitude. Those who have walked the path of change with you will gather around you. There may be a celebration, an important event, or even the birth of something new, in a literal or symbolic sense. Vanga said, When Cancer laughs in winter, spring comes early. And your smile in December will be the beginning of a new cycle, when life will reveal its brightest side. 2026 will make you an example of how patience and kindness conquer all. You will no longer seek confirmation of your worth. It will come on its own. Vanga left a prophecy. Cancer will become the shore to which all who sought peace will return. And that is exactly what you will be this year, a person who managed to weather the storm and come out into the light. In 2026, you will find not just luck, but a deep understanding that it has always lived within you. Leo. For Leo, 2026 will be a year that divides life into before and after. Vanga once said, "The year will come when those who carry fire in their hearts will burn so brightly that they will light the way for others." That year has arrived. Leo is a sign for which light has never been accidental, but in 2026, it will become your weapon. Fate is giving you a year of triumph, but not an easy one, rather a well-deserved one. Already in January, you will feel the tension in the air, as if the energy of change is thickening around you. This is the month when the universe tests your willpower. You may encounter a situation where you have to make a difficult choice, and it will determine the whole year. Don't run away from decisions. January will show that you are capable of enduring more than you thought. Vanga predicted, "When Leo is not afraid of the darkness, even the night bows down before him." And this phrase will come to life. You will be tested, but you will emerge victorious. February will be the month of your first breakthrough. Fate will begin to give you signs in the form of people, news, and meetings. You may receive an offer that seems too risky, but it will pave the way to great success. Luck during this period comes through courage. The bolder your decision, the greater the reward. In the financial sphere, changes related to new sources of income are possible. If you have long dreamed of starting your own business, this month is the perfect start. Vanga said, "When Leo opens the door himself, fate no longer locks it." And you will feel this literally. March will be dramatic. It is a month of conflict between the old and the new. You may feel that life is challenging your pride. People who once stood by your side may leave, and new ones may appear unexpectedly. Loss in March is not defeat, but purification. Vanga predicted, "Leo must lose one crown to receive the real one." And that is exactly what will happen. If you can let go of the past without regret, by the end of the month, you will feel a new strength emerging. Calm, deep, unshakable. April will explode with a flurry of events. You will feel that the world is beginning to revolve around you. People will seek your presence, advice, and participation. At this time, your influence will grow, even if you do not seek it. Vanga said, "In the year of the fire horse, Leo will become the sun that no one can extinguish." April is the month when your word becomes law. Be careful what you say, because your words will begin to materialize. Money, projects, opportunities, everything you touch will begin to grow. May will bring a moment of trial by fame. You may gain popularity, attention, or even envy. And right now, it is important to maintain your dignity. A Leo who loses control loses power. But you are no longer who you once were. 2026 has taught you patience. In May, you may receive an invitation to a large project, begin collaborating with influential people, or move to a new position. Money will flow steadily and, most importantly, without losses. Vanga said, "In May, Leo will hear applause, but not all of it will be sincere. Remember this and do not trust everyone. June will be the strongest month of the year. This is the time when the energy of the universe will focus on you. Vanga called this period the month of golden breath, when those who know how to lead will receive blessings. At this time, your mind will become sharper, your intuition more accurate, and your decisions prophetic. If you start something new in June, a business, a partnership, even love, it will bring you tremendous success. Money will come quickly, but most importantly, there will be a sense of flow. Everything will fall into place. July will bring unexpected emotionality. It may seem that you are tired of your own pace, but this month is necessary for rebooting. If possible, travel. A change of scenery will restore your inspiration. Romantic events are also possible in July. The person you meet will not only captivate you, but also change you from within. Vanga said, "When Leo falls in love at the right time, even a stone begins to glow." And this prediction will come true. Love will become a source of energy that will nourish you until the end of the year. August for Leo is a stage where they play the leading role. At this time, success will be public. Something may happen that will make you famous in your environment. Recognition will come from those who previously doubted you. If you are in business, expect record profits. If you work in the creative field, your work will receive widespread attention. Vanga predicted that in August 2026, Leo will hear words that will change everything. And these words will most likely be a compliment, an invitation, or a confession. This is a month when the heart and mind work in unison. September will be a period of stability. You will realize that there is no need to rush. Everything comes in its own time. You may feel the need for silence, for reflection on your path. This is not stagnation, but calm before a new leap. This month, Vanga said, Leo will learn to be silent so that even silence will listen. And this is exactly about you. In September, it is worth doing what brings you pleasure, not only with work, but also with your soul. October will be the financial peak of the year. It is a time of large incomes, bonuses, rewards, sales, or winnings. If you plan to invest money, do it now. If you are dealing with documents, sign them with confidence. This month, fate itself will protect you. Vanga said, October will give Leo the power of gold to attract what is needed and repel what is harmful. All your actions during this period will have a multiplying effect. November will be turbulent but fateful. New challenges will arise, people who want to test your limits. But don't react with aggression. This month will test whether you have learned to control your power. If you remain calm, you will be victorious. Vanga predicted that Leo will be able to stop the storm if he believes in his own wisdom. November will show that your intuition is stronger than any advice. December will end the year majestically. This is the month when everyone around you will recognize your achievements. You may receive an award, status, public recognition, or simply feel that you have reached the top. At this time, your life will stabilize so much that there will be room for joy, peace, and love. Vanga said, When Leo sits on his throne without fear, the world will stop arguing with him. And it is in December that you will sit on this throne, confidently, calmly, without doubt. 2026 will make you an example of strength that does not frighten, but inspires. You will understand that true greatness lies not in power, but in peace. Vanga left a prophecy. The Leo who has learned to shine for others will receive light in return. And this will be your reward. a world that will finally respond to you with the same warmth that you have shone on everyone around you. Virgo 2026 will be a year of karmic retribution for Virgo, when all her efforts, restraint, and hard work will finally be rewarded. Vanga once said, "Those who sowed silently will reap loudly." And this prophecy seems to have been written especially for you. Your path has not been easy. You have helped others many times when you yourself were on the brink. You believed in honesty, even when the world around you was playing games. But in 2026, the balance will change. The universe has decided to correct everything that was unfair. Already in the first days of January, you will feel that the world is looking at you differently. Things that previously went unnoticed will begin to be noticed. People who once doubted your worth will start asking for advice. January will be a month of regained confidence. Fate will give you a sign in the form of a specific event, money, an offer, or an acquaintance, that will determine the direction of the year. Vanga said, "For those who have patience, the year of the fire horse will bring the flame of success that does not burn, but warms. And you will feel this flame at the beginning of the year. February will open doors you didn't even know existed. This is the month when an opportunity will arise related to something old, forgotten, or unfinished. A project you once gave up on may return, or a person with whom fate separated you may return. Don't reject the past. This time it will come with different intentions. Stability is possible in finances, but not by chance, but because of your consistency. In February, you will begin to see that every little thing you did before made sense. Your attention to detail will become the tool that opens big doors. Vanga predicted that in 2026, those who did not rush will be the first to succeed, and Virgo will be living proof of this. March will bring a moment of inner awakening. This is the month when you will stop, look around, and realize that you are already far ahead. Even if it seems that there are no results yet, events will begin to unfold quickly. At this time, you may receive unexpected support from someone who has always been silent but has seen your work. If you are doing your own thing, March may be the beginning of growth. Vanga once said, "The virgin does not pursue success. It finds her when the time comes." And that time has come. April will be a month of contrasts. You will feel a surge of energy, but you will also face a test. During this period, the universe will test your ability to accept change. You may receive an offer that seems too good to be true. Don't refuse. This is your reward. Vanga said, "In April 2026, the ground will shake beneath the feet of those who were afraid to dream." And these words are a warning. Do not doubt your ability to go beyond the familiar. Even if the new path seems unfamiliar, it leads to wealth and fame. May will bring peace. After a busy April, you will realize that life no longer requires struggle. Everything will begin to fall into place harmoniously. This month will be particularly favorable for deals, negotiations, signing contracts, and financial decisions. Money will come in steadily, but the most valuable thing will not be the profit itself, but the confidence that it is not accidental. You will see that everything you have created begins to work without your constant control. Vanga said, "The time will come for Virgo when she will be able to rest without losing. And that will be May. June will explode with new events. This is the month when your efforts will begin to yield resounding results. People will start talking about you, and your name will appear where it was not before. If you work in the public sphere, success is guaranteed. If you are in business, expect a big breakthrough. Luck will be on your side even in the smallest things." Vanga predicted that in the summer of 2026, Virgos will feel the air filling with money. This image is accurate. Everything you touch will bring profit. July will become a symbol of strength. This month, you will learn not only how to earn money, but also how to manage it. You may gain new subordinates, partners, or a team. Your word will carry weight. But with power comes responsibility. Vanga once said, "When Virgos take power, the world becomes more precise." And this will be the period when your influence begins to shape events around you. In July, don't doubt yourself. Your decisions are intuitively correct. August may be a moment of brief emotional decline. This is not a failure, but a pause to rethink everything that has happened. You will realize that you have more than you realize. At this time, you may feel a desire for silence, solitude, and distance from the noise. And it is in this silence that new insight will come. Vanga said, "Virgo will find answers not in words, but in silence." In August, it is worth listening to your heart. It will show you the direction for the second half of the year. September will be a month of stability and growth. Your projects will begin to yield consistent results. Money will come in regularly, and expenses will finally become controllable. If you dream of real estate or large purchases, this month is ideal. Vanga predicted, in September 2026, Virgo will lay the foundation stone on which the future generation will stand. This is a metaphor for your foundation, stable, strong, for years to come. October will bring an unexpected encounter. The person who appears may become your ally or your love. If you are single, this will be the beginning of a deep connection. If you are already in a relationship, you will go through a renewal that will make the connection stronger. Expansion is possible at work. New markets, new partners, new ideas. At this time, it is important to be open to everything. Vanga said, "Life will reward those who do not close the door when happiness knocks." And it will knock. November will be the most dynamic month of the year. Everything you started in the spring will bear fruit. Financially, this month could be a record-breaking one. You will see the results of your perseverance. Success will not be loud, but deep, the kind that you feel inside. Vanga predicted, the Virgin will know she has won when she feels calm. And that is exactly the feeling that will come in November, a quiet confidence that you have done everything right. December will be the end of the cycle of purification and reward. You will see that life has become easier. People who once turned away will return with apologies. Money that seemed lost will be found. You may receive the offer of the year, the one that changes everything. In December, your energy will be so strong that even random thoughts can become reality. Vanga said, "When Virgo smiles in December, spring begins in her heart." And that is exactly how this year will end, with a smile, peace, and the awareness of your own victory. 2026 will make you an example of a person who has proven that consistency and faith are stronger than chaos. In a world where everyone is looking for easy ways out, you will rise thanks to your consistency. Vanga left a prophecy. Virgo will become a point of support when others are looking for ground. And this year, you are just that, a support for yourself, your loved ones, and the world, which will finally understand that your strength lies not in luck, but in your ability to see the truth where others see randomness. Libra for Libras, 2026 will be the year when the scales of fate finally tip in favor of victory. This is the year that Vanga called the year of great equalization, when those who have lost for a long time will get back tenfold. Your life will begin to change, not gradually, but in waves, like the wind that suddenly disperses the clouds and opens up the sky. Already in January, you will feel that time has slowed down, as if the world is waiting for your move. Everything that was frozen will finally start moving. People will appear on the horizon who will bring new opportunities, and events will begin to form a pattern in which every line leads to success. Vanga predicted, for those who doubted, a year will come when the weight of the heart will become more important than the weight of gold. And it is Libras who will understand the power of this prediction when the first month of the year brings an unexpected balance between what you want and what you can finally get. January will bring clarity in business, resolution of financial issues, and most importantly, the inner peace you have been searching for so long. February will be a month of renewal. You will begin to feel the energy of movement in every detail. This is a time when even ordinary conversations will have consequences. If you work with people, this month will be an explosion of opportunities. New clients, new ideas, and new sources of income will appear. But at the same time, fate will try to tempt you with easy paths. And this is where it is important to remember Vanga's prophecy. What comes too quickly has no roots. You will learn to distinguish the true from the false, and thanks to this, in February you will make a choice that will determine the whole year. March will be a test, but a blessed one. Events will begin to move faster than you can comprehend. It may seem that fate is pulling you somewhere, forcing you to leave your old place, change your surroundings, job, or even city. And although this may cause anxiety at first, it is actually the first stage of a great cleansing. Vanga said, Libras will find their happiness only after the wind blows away the old dust. At this time, don't cling to the past, even if it seems safe. A new path is already waiting for you. Just take a step. April will open doors you never even knew existed. This month, you may be invited to participate in an important project, negotiations, or a new environment. People will begin to see potential in you that you yourself have underestimated. Vanga once said that 2026 will bring Libras a voice that even those who were previously deaf will hear. And these words will come true literally. You will begin to receive the attention you have long deserved. If you work in a creative field, this is a period of inspiration. If you work in business, it is a time for deals and schedules that change the rules of the game. Financially, April will bring stability, and morally, it will bring confidence. May will be a month of triumph. Events will unfold as if the universe has prepared the stage for you. If you have been striving for recognition, it will come now. If you have been dreaming of stability, it will become your reality. In May, everything around you will begin to glow with new energy. The people you work with will become like-minded, things will move forward easily, and every decision will bring profit. Vanga predicted that, in May 2026, Libras will stand at a crossroads, but no road leads into darkness. You will finally feel that you no longer have to choose between good and profit. Now they go hand in hand. June will be full of events. This is the month when fate rewards the brave. If you have been planning an important step for a long time, moving, starting a business, changing your profession, this is the perfect time. In June, luck will be on your side in literally everything. Money may come from an unexpected source, from investments, an old debt, or even as a gift from fate. But the main thing is your inner sense of strength. Vanga said, in June, Libras will feel their fears turn into wings. and you will fly. July will be a month of love, and not just in a romantic sense. This is the time when you will begin to love yourself, your achievements, and your life. Someone may appear who will look at you like no one else has before. If you are in a relationship, it will reach a new level with depth and trust. If you are single, in July you may meet someone who will forever change your understanding of intimacy. Vanga said, "When Libras open their hearts, fate will cease to be harsh." This month will prove that even the most rational people need warmth. August will be a time of big decisions. You may feel pressure, as if life is forcing you to choose between safety and risk. But this time, it is risk that will become the gateway to the future. During this period, Vanga warned, "Do not be afraid to step into the fire if your heart is pure, and you will be able to go through the trials without loss." Financially, August will be strong, profits will grow, and your ideas will find support from the right people. September will bring a sense of stability and pride. You will look back and realize how much you have been through and how it has changed you. This month, you may make large purchases, sign agreements, and complete important stages. If you are striving for career growth, you will achieve it. If you dream of starting your own business, it will begin to turn a profit. Vanga predicted, "In the fall, Libras will stand on the place of power that they themselves have created. And September will be that place. October will give you a new lease on life." This is a month of spiritual awakening, when you will realize that happiness is not only in the result, but also in the process. You may feel the desire to help others, share your experience, and support those who are behind you. And because this, the universe will begin to give you even more. In October, money will come easily, and in return, your inner harmony will grow. Vanga said, "When Libras give, they receive tenfold." November may be quiet on the outside, but on the inside it will be a month of magnetic power. Everything you want will start to come true. This is a period when words have the power of spells. Avoid negativity, even thoughts, because they quickly materialize. If you make a wish at this time, it will definitely come true. Vanga predicted, "For Libras, the fall of 2026 will be a time when even the wind will listen, and you will feel this power over reality." December will end the year with a bright finale. This is the month when everything you have done will come together into a single, coherent picture. You will see not only the results, but also the meaning. Your finances will be stable, your relationships harmonious, and your health strong. Something symbolic may happen in December. A move, a proposal, or a meeting that will cement your victory. Vanga said, "When Libras laugh in December, spring will come without winter." And that is exactly how it will be. 2026 will end with you feeling that you have not just survived the year, but won it. This year will make you an example of balance between mind and heart. You will learn not just to wait for luck, but to create it with your own hands. Vanga left words that sound like a blessing. Libras are those who can change the course of events simply by remaining calm. And in 2026, it is this calmness that will become your greatest strength, attracting everything: love, wealth, recognition, and happiness that will never disappear. Scorpio. For Scorpio, 2026 will be a year of cleansing fire. It will not just be a change of circumstances, it will be a renewal of your very essence when the past finally loses its power and the future opens up with such intensity that even the strongest doubts will melt away. Vanga once said, "Scorpio, in the year of the horse, will receive a flame in their hands. It can burn or illuminate." And the whole of 2026 will confirm this truth. Already in January, you will feel that something invisible is moving inside, pushing you forward. Events at the beginning of the year may be turbulent, meetings that change your mind, decisions you did not plan, emotions that explode unexpectedly. This will be the moment when the universe will take you into a new orbit, even if at first it seems like chaos. In January, the main thing is not to resist, because every change leads you to strength. If you were afraid to take a step before, now you will feel that your time has come. Vanga warned, "Those who fear their own fire will burn in someone else's." And it is in January that you will learn to control the energy that used to scare even you. February will bring the first wave of luck. At this time, everything you planned earlier will begin to bear fruit. If you work in a field where strategy and influence are important, expect a breakthrough. Finances will become more active, new sources of income, partnerships, and deals will appear. But at the same time, Vanga said, "Scorpio can lose gold if it does not share its fire." This means that in February, you should not keep everything under control, but allow others to become part of your success. Share your ideas, invite allies. They will strengthen your position. This is a period when your words influence events, when even a simple phrase can trigger a chain reaction of change. March will be the culmination of the first stage of the year. At this time, fate will give you a clear sign, an event that will confirm that you are on the right track. You may receive an offer that should not be ignored, even if it seems risky. March is the month of intuition, which becomes an instrument of power. Vanga said, "Scorpio sees not with the eyes, but with the heart when it is dark around." And this month, it is the heart that will show the way. A situation may arise where you will have to choose between profit and justice, and it is the right choice that will open the door to great success. April will be an emotional explosion. This is a period when your life will resemble a movie, bright, intense, dramatic. Everything will happen at once: love, work, changes, trips, people. You may feel tired, but at the same time, inspired, which will keep you moving. In April, your charisma will become a weapon. People will listen to you, believe you, and follow you. If you work with an audience or manage a team, success is guaranteed. At this time, Vanga predicted, Scorpio will become a magnet that attracts not only good, but also envy. Therefore, be careful of those who smile too broadly. Your strength lies in silence. Don't say too much. May will bring calm before the storm. Everything will look stable on the outside, but energy will be gathering beneath the surface. This is a period when fate is preparing you for a big breakthrough. You may feel tired, but this is not a decline, but an accumulation of strength. In May, it is worth paying attention to plans, analysis, and understanding where you are going. Vanga said, "The quiet months in Scorpio are the months when the roots of power grow underground." And that is exactly how it will be. This month lays the foundation for your most powerful leap forward. June will be a moment of rebirth. This is the period when the world will finally recognize your value. If you have been working for a long time without noticeable reward, it will come right now. Money, influence, status, everything will start to move upward. But along with this will come the test of pride. Don't let yourself lose your humanity. Vanga said, "When Scorpio thinks he already knows everything, fate reminds him who taught him to fly." And in June, fate may throw up a situation where wisdom, not strength, is needed. If you can handle it, a second, even greater stage of luck will open up. July will be a month of passion and discoveries. Everything that seemed impossible will begin to come true. If you are in a relationship, it will become deeper. If you are single, a meeting that takes place during this period could change your destiny. At work, you will feel a surge of creative energy. People will look to you as someone who knows the answers. Vanga once said, "When a Scorpio loves, even fate becomes gentler." And in July, this love, for life, for work, for people, will become your talisman. August will open up new horizons. This is a time for action and confidence. You may get a chance that seems too good to be true, but this time, it's real. August is the month when the universe pays its debts. If you've ever helped someone without expecting thanks, now that energy will come back to you 100-fold. Money, support, ideas, everything will appear at the right moment. Vanga said, "In August, Scorpio will touch their destiny and feel their heart beating in rhythm with fate. September will be a time of testing by those in power. When power is concentrated in your hands, there will be those who try to take it away. This month, it is important not to be provoked. Luck will be with you, but only if you remain honest." Vanga predicted, "A true Scorpio does not fight. He waits, and victory falls at his feet." And this prophecy will come true. Those who oppose you will take a step back themselves. October will be a month of triumph. This is the moment when everything you have been striving for will become a reality. If you are working on a big project, it will end spectacularly. If you invest in a business, the profits will exceed expectations. If you are looking for stability, it will come. This month, your name will gain weight. Vanga said, "October 2026 will show Scorpio in a light that does not fade." And this is not a metaphor. Your energy will be so powerful that it will automatically attract good luck. November will bring depth. This is the time when you will understand that true strength lies not in struggle, but in calmness. Events around you may be chaotic, but you will remain the center, the core. People will come to you for advice, seeking your wisdom. In November, you will feel a special connection with fate. Vanga once said, "At the end of the year, Scorpio looks not forward, but inward, and sees what others do not see." This month will reveal your vision. You will understand how to manage your life without effort. December will be the crown of the year, calm on the outside, but majestic in feeling. This is the month of the completion of great cycles and the beginning of a new life. In December, you will receive your main reward, not only material, but also spiritual. It could be a victory that will change your status, a big deal, the appearance of a person who will become your ally for years to come, or simply a deep realization you are no longer afraid of anything. Vanga predicted, "When Scorpio stops fighting with itself, the world will give it back everything it once took away." And that is exactly how your 2026 will end. With victory without a fight, strength without aggression, and a calmness that frightens those who underestimated you. This year will turn you into a legend. People will see in you not just a strong personality, but a power that cannot be explained by logic. Luck will become your constant companion, and life will prove that even the darkest night cannot stop those who are born to shine from within. Vanga left a prophecy. Scorpio is the calm before the storm, but in 2026, it will become the thunder itself. And this will come true. You will not just survive the year, you will leave your mark on it. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, 2026 will be the year when the sky finally meets the earth, and dreams that seemed distant will begin to materialize with amazing accuracy. This is not just a year of opportunities, it is a year of breakthroughs, when the power of your intentions will become the law for the events around you. Vanga once said, "Sagittarius will succeed at the target where others see darkness and hit exactly where it is needed." And 2026 will confirm this truth in all its fullness. Already in January, you will feel that the energy of change is moving in your direction. A strange clarity will appear, as if a veil has fallen from your eyes. Where there was previously uncertainty, you will begin to see structure, and where it seemed impossible, you will feel opportunity. January will be a month of awakening ambitions that have been dormant for years. If you have an idea that has been waiting for its time, now is the moment when it can be ignited by a spark of inspiration. Vanga said, "When Sagittarius believes in its own flight, even the wind will support its wings." And this will begin right now, with a determination that changes destiny. February will be a month of first signals from the universe. You will begin to notice patterns in coincidences, numbers, phrases, encounters, glances. Everything will have a subtext. This is not mysticism, but synchronicity, about which Vanga once said, "Signs are the language in which fate speaks to those who have learned to listen." In February, it is important to pay attention to the little things. That is where the clues to big events are hidden. In finances, the first real profits or unexpected income may appear. If you are planning to change jobs or launch your own project, fate will push you to take that step right now. February will be a month of confident beginnings, and everything that is born at this time will have a powerful future. March will bring drama, but there will be strength in it. Events may unfold quickly, even chaotically. Someone will leave your life, someone will return, and every movement around you will matter. Vanga once said, "The archer must lose the excess, so that the arrow of fate does not tremble in the air." And this truth will manifest itself in March. You will understand that some doors must close in order to open the real ones. Don't be afraid to say goodbye. This is a month of purification, when the space around you is freed up for something big. April will be a turning point. You will feel that fate is literally leading you by the hand. Events will begin to unfold as if someone invisible had arranged everything in advance. This is a period when everything you have planned will begin to materialize at phenomenal speed. Money, connections, ideas, everything will move in the right direction. If you are in business, you will experience tremendous growth. If you are looking for inspiration, it will find you. Vanga predicted, in April 2026, Sagittarius will see their path and will not stop. And this is not just a phrase, it is your inner reality. May will bring a wave of popularity or recognition. Your efforts, even those that seemed invisible, will become obvious to everyone. People will start talking about you, consulting with you, offering partnerships. If you ever doubted whether you were being noticed, now all doubts will disappear. During this period, Vanga said, Sagittarius will become a voice that even those who are silent will hear. You will feel responsible for the influence you have, and how you use this power will determine everything that happens next. June will be an explosion of events. This is the month when energy will peak. You may receive unexpected news, a win, a big deal, an invitation to something grand. But at the same time, fate will test your discipline. If you are able to control your own power, You will reach a level where no one can stop you. Vanga said, Sagittarius will get as much as they can hold. And in June, this balance will become the main rule. Don't waste your energy. Focus on the main thing. July will give you a chance to see the fruits of your labor. Everything you have been working on will start to pay off. If you have been striving for stability, it will come. If you have been looking for a new direction, it will open up. This month will be filled with movement, travel, and new acquaintances. Vanga said, in the middle of the year, Sagittarius will see the world in the mirror of their own courage. The more you risk, the more you get. And it is in July that fate will show that your steps were correct. August will bring deep emotions. This is a time when the heart will speak louder than the mind. Love may appear that seems impossible, or a situation may arise where you have to choose between duty and feelings. Vanga warned, Sagittarius will learn the power of love when they learn not to run away from it. And this lesson will come in August. At work, big deals are possible, and in finance, unexpected income. But the main event of this month is the realization that you can control not only events, but also your own destiny. September will be calmer on the outside, but on the inside, you will feel as if you are standing on the edge of a new horizon. This is a month when it is worth stopping, looking back, and seeing how far you have come. In September, wisdom will come, deep, calm, without excessive pathos. Vanga said, Sagittarius will understand the truth when they stop looking for it in the world. And that's when everything around you will start to fall into place. Health, finances, relationships, thoughts. October will be one of the most important months of the year. At this time, fate will prepare an event for you that will change everything. It could be a contract, an acquaintance, an agreement, or a decision that you make intuitively, but it will turn out to be the most successful in your life. Luck will work quietly but surely. Vanga predicted, October 2026 will bring Sagittarius a key that opens not doors, but entire worlds. And you will feel that this key is already in your hands. November will be a stage of realization. What you started earlier will begin to bear concrete fruit. Money, opportunities, people, everything will fall into place. If you had to fight before, now you just need to act. At this time, Vanga said, when Sagittarius stops fighting, the world itself will take off its helmet before him. Indeed, resistance will disappear, and events will begin to unfold with incredible ease. December will end the year majestically. This is the month of victory, when you will see the full picture of everything that has happened. In December, you may receive an offer that will take you to the international level, or you may realize an idea that will change your life. This is a month of conclusions, but without sadness. Vanga predicted, at the end of the year, Sagittarius will understand that fate did not play with him. It trained his hand. And this will become your realization. Every defeat was preparation for this victory. 2026 will make you a symbol of faith in your own strength. You will learn not to wait, but to create. Your intuition will become more accurate than any advice, and your decisions will be bolder than any guarantees. Vanga left words that sound like a blessing. Sagittarius is a fire that does not ask permission to burn. And in 2026, you will be just that. Free, bright, invincible. The world will see your light, but most importantly, you yourself will see for the first time how strong it is. Capricorn. For Capricorn, 2026 will be the year when stone turns to gold, when years of patience explode into results that exceed even the wildest expectations. It will not just be a year of breakthrough, it will be a year of retribution, precise, fair, and majestic. Vanga once said, "Capricorn is the silence in which strength matures, and the year will come when this strength will sprout like a rock piercing the sky." The year 2026 will be that year. Everything you did when no one was watching, everything you were underestimated for, all the moments when you stood alone against the world, now they will turn into a resource that will move your life forward. January will bring a breath of a new cycle, so deep that you will not even immediately realize the scale of the changes. At first glance, these will seem like minor events, but behind them lie enormous doors. An opportunity may arise that seems insignificant, but it will be the first stone in the foundation of your triumph. Vanga predicted, "Capricorn in the year of the horse will receive a path that seems steep, but it leads straight to the top. And this path will begin in January. February will sharpen your sense of inner strength. This is the month when you will begin to see patterns in everything that happens. There will be no more coincidences. Every encounter, every piece of news, even the smallest situation, everything will work in your favor. But fate will not be gentle, but firm. It will test your readiness to take control of your own life. A breakthrough is possible in finances, an income that will come unexpectedly, but at the right time. If you are a manager, you will gain a new level of influence. If you are an entrepreneur, you will see how a project that has been stagnant for a long time will begin to take off. Vanga said, "The forces of the earth awaken only when a person is ready to hold them in their hands. And it is in February that you will feel for the first time that you are capable of controlling the elements. March will be a month of internal restructuring. You will feel your old priorities disappearing. What once seemed important will lose its significance. At the same time, something new will be born, a goal that will drive your whole life. At this time, you cannot fight the flow. If fate destroys something, it means that it is making room for something better." Vanga said, "Capricorn will reach the highest mountain only when they are not afraid to lose the valley. And March will be just such a test. Do not cling to the past, because there is treasure ahead. April will reveal the scale of the changes. This month, everything that started earlier will begin to grow exponentially. New projects will flourish, financial affairs will stabilize, and your reputation will strengthen. People who did not believe will now seek your support. You will become the center around which events will begin to revolve." Vanga predicted, "In April, the Earth will give Capricorn a harvest that he did not expect, but for which he has been preparing all his life." At this time, it is important not to lose your modesty. Fate favors those who remember where they started. May will be a month of unlocking potential. This is a period when your energy, patience, and consistency will come together in a formula that will attract success like a magnet. People will begin to see you as an authority. If you are in a leadership position, you will gain more influence. If you are self-employed, you will find the perfect partner. Vanga said, "In May, Capricorn will receive a key that will open not doors, but horizons. And this key will be in your hands, through an event, meeting, or decision that will change everything. June will be an explosion of results. This is the month when your success will become obvious not only to you, but to the world. Money will start to come in steadily, and opportunities will multiply. If you have been planning an investment, a move, or a big project, go for it. Vanga said, June 2026 will bring Capricorn a staircase, but each step is a choice between power and conscience. And this will indeed be a key moment. The power that comes is great, but it requires wisdom. During this period, it is not worth rushing. Your power will be more stable if you act quietly. July will be a month of heartfelt decisions. Perhaps fate will present you with an emotional choice, family or career, love or independence. And that is when you will realize that you can have it all if you act not out of fear, but out of faith. Vanga said, when Capricorn opens its heart, even mountains will become soft. And in July, your heart will become the compass that will lead you to the brightest path. August will bring recognition. You will begin to notice how your name sounds different, with respect, without doubt, without irony. People will see in you a strength that cannot be bought. Luck will not be accidental, but natural. Money, projects, people, everything will come together in perfect harmony. Vanga predicted, August 2026 will put Capricorn on the throne, but only he himself will decide whether to sit on it. And this throne is not power, but self-confidence, a calmness that no storm can destroy. September will be a month of balance. After an intense summer, you will feel how important it is to stop and look around. This is the moment when you will see the true scale of your achievements. At this time, thoughts of expansion and new horizons may arise. Business, travel, education. Vanga said, Capricorn will see the future not with his eyes, but with his mind, which has learned to wait. And this ability to wait will become your advantage. October will change the rhythm. Outwardly, it may seem that the pace has slowed down, but this is just a respite before the grand finale. You will begin to feel new connections forming around you, which will eventually bear fruit. Perhaps someone from your past will reappear in your life, not by accident. It is part of a grand plan. Vanga predicted, when Capricorn sees a circle, he thinks it is the end, but it is only a new cycle. And in October, this cycle will begin, imperceptibly but powerfully. November will be the month when the world around you begins to recognize your role not only as a professional, but as a leader who can inspire others. If you were silent before, now your words will be heard loud and clear. If you had doubts before, now you will know for sure. In finances, stability, in relationships, support, in health, recovery. Vanga said, in November, Capricorn will become a mountain that others will lean on. And that is exactly what will happen. Your endurance will become an example for those around you. December will end the year on a grand note. It is a month of rewards. What began as a glimmer in January will now turn into a fire of triumph. You may receive an offer that will change your status or a financial result that will exceed all expectations. Vanga said, when Capricorn laughs in December, the sky shines even without the sun. And this laughter will be sincere, because you will know that not a single day of 2026 was wasted. Every step, even the difficult ones, led you here, to the moment of complete fulfillment. 2026 will make you a symbol of stability, intelligence, and greatness. You will prove that strength lies not in speed, but in endurance, not in words, but in actions. Vanga left a prophecy that now sounds like a personal blessing for you. Capricorn will hold the sky on his shoulders, but this time it will be his reward, not his burden. And that is exactly how it will be. The sky of 2026 will be yours, because you have earned every ray of it. Aquarius. For Aquarius, 2026 will be a year of breaking through all the barriers that once held them back. It will be a year when freedom ceases to be just an idea. It will become a form of your existence. Vanga once said, "Aquarius is the wind that brings change, and when the year of the horse comes, this wind will turn into a storm that will wash away everything old." And 2026 will be the moment when your inner storm finally breaks down the barriers created by the world, fear, and even your own doubts. From the first days of January, you will feel an invisible force moving you forward. People will begin to appear in your life not by accident. Each of them will bring a message, a chance, an idea, or a hint. There will be a meeting that will make you look at yourself in a new way. Perhaps someone from the past will remind you of themselves in order to finally close an old chapter. January will reveal the main theme of the year, rebirth through insight. Vanga predicted, Aquarius will understand that true power lies not in changing the world, but in allowing the world to change him. And this insight will come at the beginning of the year. February will be a time of drastic decisions. This is the month when you will have to choose a direction, between stability and risk, between the familiar and the new. And although the choice may seem difficult, fate will push you towards the new. There may be unexpected twists and turns in your finances. Money you thought was lost will return. An offer that seemed insignificant will turn into a gold mine. During this period, you should not give up on opportunities, even if they seem strange or impractical. Vanga said, "When Aquarius hears the call of his destiny, he will not have the right to remain silent." And February will be that call. March will bring depth. You will begin to see more than others. Your intuition will become so strong that your premonitions will seem like clairvoyance. This month, it is important to listen not to words, but to the energy behind them. You may hear news that is shocking at first glance, but later you will understand that it is part of a grand plan. In finance, a breakthrough is possible through unconventional thinking, a decision that no logical calculation can suggest, but which will turn out to be brilliant. Vanga predicted, in March, Aquarius will catch a wind that others cannot see. And it is this invisible wind that will carry you to success. April will be a month of renewed contacts and social explosion. This is a period when a circle of like-minded people with similar visions but different talents will gather around you. Together, you will be able to create something that will be noticeable even beyond your circle. At this time, collective projects, creative associations, and new alliances may begin. If you have an idea that can change the lives of others, don't hide it. Vanga said, in April 2026, Aquarius will receive a voice that will be heard by those who are ready for a new world. And your voice will be just that, confident, convincing, magnetic. May will reveal the theme of freedom in all its beauty. You will understand that happiness is not in possession, but in the ability to move, create, and choose. This month will bring inner relief. If there were debts, restrictions, or soar, they will begin to dissolve. Financially, May be stable, but the main gift of this month is independence. Vanga said, when Aquarius removes the shackles of fear, he will become stronger than the storm. And it is in May that you will stop being afraid. June will be a month of breakthroughs that cannot be overlooked. This is a period when fate will prepare a situation where you will have to act quickly and boldly. Perhaps it will be an offer that requires risk, or an event that will force you to radically change your life. But the universe will be on your side. At this time, there can be no doubt. Every decision made intuitively will be the right one. Vanga said, June 2026 for Aquarius is a leap that cannot be stopped. And this leap will take you to a whole new level. July will bring the first big reward. This is the month when your efforts, ideas, and risks will begin to yield concrete results. Money, recognition, opportunities, everything will come at once. But with that will come the temptation to stop and rest. Don't do it. Vanga warned, when Aquarius stands at the peak, he must look forward, not down. July will be the moment when you realize that you can do more than you ever thought. August will be full of contrasts. There may be emotional ups and downs, but behind each of them lies a breakthrough. People who once criticized you will begin to acknowledge that you were right. Those who did not believe will want to join you. This is the month when you will feel your importance in the world. If you work in media, politics, art, or science, you will receive widespread recognition. Vanga said, in August 2026, Aquarius will become a symbol of new thinking. And that's when your ideas can become the foundation for something bigger than yourself. September will be a month of silence, but this silence will be intense. This is a period when you need to analyze rather than act. If you were previously on the move, fate is now giving you a pause so that you can reflect on what you have achieved. At this time, new ideas may come that will determine the next years of your life. Vanga predicted, Aquarius will hear the future in silence. And that is exactly how it will be. In September, you will understand where to go next. October will give you a second wind. This is the month when you will feel the rush of energy again. New acquaintances, deals, collaborations, everything will come in an avalanche. But the main event of October is spiritual enlightenment. You may feel that your soul has grown, becoming broader than any boundaries. Vanga said, when Aquarius realizes its mission, it will stop searching for meaning, it will become meaning. And this moment of realization will come right now. November will bring a quiet celebration. Your achievements will become obvious, but the most valuable thing will be your inner balance. You will feel that you no longer need to prove anything. Financially, this month will be stable, in relationships, harmonious, in thoughts, clear. People will come to you for advice, seeking guidance in your calm wisdom. Vanga said, November is the month when Aquarius will become a mirror in which the world will see what it can be. December will end the year spectacularly. It is a month of conclusions, when you will see the scale of the path you have traveled and understand that every risk, every defeat, and every moment of doubt was part of the plan. In December, you may receive an offer that will turn your life upside down or fulfill a dream that seemed unattainable. Vanga predicted, when Aquarius smiles in December, the whole world will feel the breath of spring. And that's exactly how it will be. Your smile will become a symbol of victory, which you achieved not through struggle, but through wisdom. The year 2026 will make you a symbol of a new era. People will see you as someone who is not afraid to go against the tide. Your strength will not lie in power, but in your ability to inspire, not in money, but in freedom. Vanga left words that now sound like a revelation to you. Aquarius is someone who sees the future not with their eyes, but with their heart. And it is in 2026 that you will see it completely for the first time, not in visions, but in your own reality, which you will create yourself. Pisces for Pisces, 2026 will be a year of revealing secrets, when the invisible becomes visible and the impossible becomes achievable. It will be a year that Vanga once described with the words, "Pisces will rise from the depths, carrying light that will illuminate the darkness even for others." It is this light that will become your strength. Already in January, you will feel that the air around you has become thicker with possibilities. Fate will begin to manifest itself through small signs, phrases from strangers, chance encounters, dreams that resemble prophecies. This is not fantasy. It is a state in which Pisces' intuition becomes a compass more accurate than any logic. January will bring the first changes in the sphere of money, unexpected sources of income, the discovery of new paths, or support from someone you least expected. Vanga predicted, when Pisces receive the gift of seeing beyond the horizon, they will find gold where others behind see only water. And this moment of insight will be the start of your success. February will bring movement. Events that have been stagnant for a long time will suddenly begin to unfold. This is the month when the universe will test your readiness to receive great gifts. New projects, ideas, and acquaintances will appear. If you have been waiting a long time for the right moment to start, it has come. But Vanga warned, the gifts of fate do not like indecisive hands. Therefore, it is important not to doubt yourself. February may bring a financial decision that will be fateful. If you take a risk, you will get more than you expect. If you back down, this chance may not come again. That is why this month will be the first step on your new path, a path where intuition will be your guide. March will explode with energy. It will be a time when the world seems brighter and your senses are heightened. You will see opportunities even in chaos. People who did not understand you before will begin to gravitate toward your ideas. During this period, a special gift of persuasion will awaken in you. The words of Pisces will become hypnotic. Vanga said, "When Pisces speak from the heart, even a stone will hear." In March, this gift will begin to work. You will be able to change the course of events with just a glance, a word, or a decision. Financially, this is a time of rapid growth, especially for those working in creative or analytical fields. April will be a turning point. This is the month when the past will finally let go. What has held you back for so long will disappear, like chains that have fallen away. In April, you can make a choice that will change not only the year, but also your life. Perhaps it will be a new job, a move, a career leap, or even a person who will open up a new side of the world to you. Vanga predicted, when Pisces dare to leave the ocean of fear, the earth beneath their feet will turn to gold. And it is in April that you will take this step, not by chance, but through a strength that has been maturing for years. May will bring inspiration. This is the month when your ideas will start to bring real profit. You will see your thoughts materialize, everything you dreamed of gradually come true. But with this will come great responsibility, because your every decision will carry weight. If you have long wanted to reach a new level, it will happen in May. People will begin to see you not just as a talented person, but as an authority. Vanga said, in May 2026, Pisces will see that their strength lies in gentleness, which breaks hardness. And this principle will become your main rule. You don't need to fight, you need to flow in your direction. June will be a month of deep trials. It may seem that events have slowed down a bit, but this is an illusion. At this moment, the universe will test whether you can remain calm when nothing is moving on the outside. This is a time of inner growth, purification, and renewal. This month, it is worth listening more to your intuition. It will begin to speak louder than any advice. Vanga said, "When Pisces are silent, the ocean listens. And in June, this ocean will answer you with a sign, an event, or people who will come just when you need them. July will bring an unexpected wave of success. Perhaps it will be a financial offer, a deal, a new collaboration, or a winning situation that will appear out of nowhere. But the main thing's that it is not a coincidence. It is the result of the internal changes you have gone through before. At this time, it is important to be ready to act quickly, without analyzing too long. Vanga predicted, July 2026 will bring Pisces an opportunity that will pass quickly, and only the brave will be able to catch it. And it is courage that will be your main key. August will be a time of profound transformation. Events may unfold emotionally with tension, but this will give birth to true strength. This is the month when your life will begin to change from within. Old beliefs will fall away like scales, and only the truth will remain. During this period, Pisces will begin to see not only themselves, but also others in a new way, with understanding, without judgment. Vanga said, "In August, Pisces will learn to forgive not for the sake of others, but for the sake of their own freedom. And this freedom will open the way to further achievements. September will bring stability and calm. It will be a month of harmony when you feel that you are standing firmly on your feet. Money will come in steadily, relationships will balance out, and your inner world will become clear. At this time, new ideas for long-term projects may emerge that will bring great results in the future." Vanga predicted, Pisces will be able to build castles even on water if they believe in their own flow. And in September, you will see that this is true, because your every action will be blessed. October will be a month of unexpected fame or recognition. You may find yourself in the public eye, interviews, invitations, opportunities to speak or make yourself known. This is the moment when your name will begin to be heard more loudly. People will seek your words, your energy, your support. Vanga said, October 2026 will make Pisces guides for those who cannot yet see the shore. And that is exactly what will happen. Your light will help others, and the universe will reward you 100-fold for it. November will bring a wave of deep love. This could be a new stage in a relationship or a meeting that will change everything. But even if there is no one around, in November you will feel love for life in every little thing. It will not be romantic euphoria, but a deep calm, a feeling of gratitude for everything, stability in finances, harmony in the soul. Vanga said, when Pisces find love in silence, they will no longer drown in any sea. And this month, you will learn to sail in peace without losing your direction. December will end the year on a wave of triumph. It is a month of rewards, achievements, and gratitude. In December, you will receive confirmation that everything you have gone through has made sense. It could be a material gift, a big offer, or just a feeling that life has become whole. Vanga predicted, when Pisces laugh in December, the sea becomes calm, and it will be your laughter, calm, victorious, mature. The year 2026 will make you a legend in your own life. You no longer go with the flow. Now you create it yourself. Your decisions will inspire others, and your actions will be an example of how faith transforms reality. Vanga left words that sound just for you. Pisces will bring light where it has long been extinguished, and this light will come from their hearts. And 2026 will be the year when your heart will shine brightest, not only for you, but for the whole world.